So good evening and welcome back over to Universal Orlando Resort. We came on over because the last time we came just to Universal Studios. Today though, we came on over to Islands of Adventure. We do like Islands a lot. Has some of the best rides, but also we can come see if we can see more of the Harry Potter. They did release some more information about there was some information leaked, not by Universal but by someone else. And I mean, I'm not gonna talk about the whole article they had, but I want to talk about it is not just a single launch coaster, it's a multi-launch coaster. So we wanted to go ahead and go see that. And also, Allie wants to look around and see if we can see anything change for the Jurassic World. Possibly rumored, confirmed, really, coaster. And also see if we can get on some rides, because we haven't been on the Hulk in some time. And also there's a couple rides we want to do. So let's head on in and let's have a really good night. However, it does look like it's going to rain. Hopefully it doesn't though. Well, Islands of Adventure heading in. Again, as it was on TripAdvisor, rated #1 theme park. And especially with a lot of the new stuff coming in. Really makes sense. We do like this park a lot. We do like Universal in general a lot, and something we really need to do is at some point we need to get our passes upgraded to the 3-park one, but we just haven't had time to. So we'll probably do that some other time. Well, right into Islands of Adventure, and it says the adventure begins. Now I was making a comment, it looks like it's gonna rain. Yeah, the sprinkling began because that means people can leave. But as we were walking out, it was a horde of people leaving, and you see right now, there's a lot of people leaving right now. Because a lot of people will be heading over to Universal Studios for, because we already done Mardi Gras, but we haven't done Islands in some time, so we really wanted to come over here and see this park and just kind of walk around and see if we can do some rides. So like I said, whenever this Jurassic World coaster becomes a thing, coming out of this section right here, this is kind of view you're gonna get. Big old Jurassic World coaster, the Hulk. Be able to see the castle in the background. It's gonna be a really, really cool view. Wait times are kind of weird because some wait times are really long and some are really short. But oh wow, you can see a lot of work has been done over there. Let's head down this little walkway right here and see it. I don't think I've ever been down this way before, to be honest. Last couple times I've been a little bit farther. Oh, there's Allie. Been other things, but you want to talk about some impressive amount of work they've already done. Look right across the way over at the Discovery Center. And if I'm smart and I'm good, I'll go back and get a picture of it before they start doing all this work. Now luckily I did take a picture when we were over here by Mythos. But it's a really cool view. I'm really excited because they wouldn't be doing this amount of work if they weren't planning something big. If you're wondering how close we are to the Hulk, right here. Yeah, we're really close to the Hulk right here. It is starting to sprinkle a little bit, so I don't know if there's any chance of rain today, but this is a pretty cool view because of how far off you come out into the water. But yeah, I've always liked this middle section. I always kind of wish Islands of Adventure here would have some sort of water shows like they do kind of over at Universal now, like the Cinematic Celebration, something similar. So heading into Universal Superhero Island, and kind of wanted to see, I think what we saw earlier was the Hulk had a 45-minute wait, so I think we're just kind of working our way down this way. Now we do think if it's like normally how some days go, it's gonna be super busy in Marvel, because if you started out going to the right through Seuss Landing and came all the way around, you're gonna always end up in Marvel Superhero Island. So either way, it's gonna be a little busy early in the day and late in the day, but we found in the middle of the day, there's not very many people through here. So I am curious to see what Spider-Man's wait time is, because they've been going up and down the whole time while we were coming over here. So the Amazing Adventure of Spider-Man is only a 20-minute wait, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah. I would feel with Spider-Man, that ride system that they have is very, it's very good. The theming and how it works out is really, even though it is a 4D ride, I like that style a lot more, because the 4D rides that I don't like are the ones that you just sit there and you move around a lot. I don't like those as much. But Spider-Man's really good because it ends up being like you really get like thrown into the comic with them. So it works out. I like that ride a lot more than like most of the 4D rides Universal has here. Plus it's like one of the most like intriguing because of the car system and everything. So kind of walking through Toon Lagoon, and it's kind of funny. So Toon Lagoon has a thing where when it's not like, when it gets later in the day, it's not very busy, and it's kind of nice to walk through here. But I am wanted to walk over by Deadly Do Rides because it's currently going under its refurbishment for the, like its normal maintenance going on right now. And so I wanted to see it because I'm pretty sure the like water's gonna be all drained out, and I really just want to see that. Well, I don't think I'll be able to see into it, to be honest, because they have these walls up. It's kind of open, maybe like 1 or 2 walls not up, so I can see it. I also kind of wanted to walk up by the entrance, but they have that blocked off because I've never gotten up there and shown that off. You kind of see up there at the very top though, there's no water running, and the little like effect that it's very top isn't spinning like it normally is. So it's always nice to see these rides so get a little bit of love and care as they need it. I feel like that's the kind of a down thing, is that you shouldn't walk off the sign going into your area. Oh well. Now we're kind of walking into the like Skull Island part that kind of also is Jurassic Park. It's really weird because like on the left here you have Skull Island Reign of Kong to the left, which is an okay ride. It's got a cool like storyline, and like it's, you know, it's very well in depth with the queue, but it looks like it feels like they spent more time on the queue than on the actual ride itself. But then if you look to the right, you have the like Pterodon flyers above us, which you have to have someone who's like under a certain height requirement to ride it. So I walked into the Jurassic World, like, or Jurassic Park River Adventure gift shop, and they have this really cool thing where they have Uno has special rules for, and it's like Uno but Jurassic World style, $13 for it. Actually really cool. I may end up getting this for us. I do love though that they're starting to do all this work. Oh, Allie, look across the way. There's Blue, the T-Rex. And oh yeah. I like.
I touched it right here.
I'm really excited though, because it seems like they're doing work on both sides.
Baby Blue.
Baby Blue. That's funny.
Closed or open?
I don't know. I was gonna say we can go into the Discovery Center. Maybe downstairs is open. Like I think Discovery Center always stays open. It's just the food place, the like Burger Digs. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is closed. I wonder when they like. Is it like to like 5 or something? Oh well. Now we'll tell you, if you come over here, you can go outside those doors and eat outside, and you can see the construction. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to get yelled at, because I feel like I would. So right before the Wizarding World, I wanted to come down the right here where they have this old Jurassic Park Jeep from the, I think Alex said it's from the second movie. And you definitely can see how much they've cleared out now, because before when you used to be back here, this would be all foresty and stuff. Now I'm kind of hoping whenever they build this coaster, or rumored coaster, I feel like it has to make it rumored because it still hasn't been officially announced. But yeah, they've gotten rid of a lot of this. Now there is talk they're going to have to get rid of this bridge. Now I wonder if they'll not only, I don't think they'll get fully rid of this bridge, but I think they're going to get rid of it while they build this rumored coaster. Yes, and I keep going rumored because Universal hasn't announced it. But it's going to be kind of cool. I'm really excited for it. But I will tell you what's really nice is the clouds look really fluffy tonight. Well, heading into Hogsmeade a little bit, I want to see if I can see any of the construction being done on the Harry Potter coaster, but also kind of take a quick look over here over that bridge. Don't really see much going on for the Jurassic World coaster yet. I want to come down here by Honeydukes where the old entrance to Dragon Challenge was, and I am kind of intrigued to see like, will this still be the, I feel like this will be the entrance into the new coaster, which may have a leaked name and what it could be. You can see the one last time we were here, this has a lot more trees going in, and what the rumor is it's going to be called Hagrid's Magical Creature Adventure. And apparently it's not just going to be a multi-launch coaster, but it's going to be a 6-launch coaster. So it's going to have 6 different launches, like all these different things. It's going to have a spike, also a drop track. So this coaster's got a lot going on, and still Universal's come out with nothing, but there's been talk that Universal may be coming out shortly in the next 2 weeks. But we do know this is from the, like, over by the lake area. I still love the walls. Like, these walls are really cool because of how they look and stuff, but I also like the fact that it's the Ministry of Magic. So it says, notice magic at work. Your patience is requested from the Ministry of Magic. So definitely really cool. I am really excited to see, because they say possibly summertime is when this is going to probably be coming in. I don't think I've ever seen the effects going off on the train over this side of Hogsmeade. Like, I'm really like surprised to see it. I do like it though. Oh, it's going away. Oh, just caught it at the right time, I guess. Now, with the possibility of this being Hagrid's like mystical creature adventure, there's some talk that it's gonna have no screens and it's gonna actually be a coaster, which would actually make me really happy. So, I just can't wait till it comes forward, because once it opens up, we're gonna come and wait for it, and hopefully get on it. But I think now we're gonna head down into the Lost Continent. That's this area. I always couldn't remember this name, but I think we go down here and go up behind Mythos, which is like the restaurant that's really renowned for being a very good theme park restaurant, and to go behind it and see the, like, looking into where this rumored Jurassic World coaster is going. I've never seen this shirt before. It's actually just an Island to Adventure shirt. It says, embark on a journey around Island to Adventure, travel the world. It says, explore the Lost Continent, witness the fury of Poseidon, and follow along in the 8th voyage of Sinbad, which is kind of funny because that's no longer going on. So gaze into the shop, take in the sight, sound at the port of entry, come face to face with heroes, monsters, and magic. This is a pretty cool shirt. This is a $25 shirt. Yeah, so this is the little walkway I was talking about. Not very many people over here. You can kind of see off to the side. Marvel, Superhero Island, the Hulk, the wonderful green. You have the Toon Lagoon with the olive for Popeyes. Yeah, definitely coming over here, and right behind the Discovery Center, they've torn it up. I mean, they've even torn up the old walkway that's usually back there. Really intrigued to see how it is. I wonder how many of these trees they saved, because I hope they didn't just cut down every tree. Kind of hoping they saved a lot of them, and maybe are going to put them back when it's done. But if it still holds true, it'll come across in front of the water here. But I like they left this little thing right here. So I'm kind of hoping maybe they still have a walkway underneath it, because if it's a coaster, I would love if it's a walkway underneath it. But because a lot of these trees are now out of the way, you can actually come over and you can see over here the Bildrad's barge ride, the Popeye like family raft ride, like what it says at Infinity Falls at SeaWorld. You can see the lift hill right there. Still never been on that ride, and usually never have a desire to go on it, so, but I'm really excited to see how this, like, just seeing this progress over the next couple years. I still say 2021, because they say that's when the 3rd Jurassic World movie will be coming out, it's in 2021, so they're gonna try to match it up probably with that movie coming out. You can kind of get another really good view as you walk into Seuss Landing. Right as soon as you come off the bridge, go to the right. It's another good view right down here. But it's also, I like the fact that you're standing underneath the Seuss high in the sky trolley. I always wish, like, the one thing, like, they've yelled at me about it before, or like they've said something to me about it. I asked them if I could record on it, and they were like, no, you cannot record on it. So I always think it'd be some of the coolest views, but oh, I didn't even see this. Look, you can see the Aventura Hotel, the brand newest hotel for Universal Orlando. It's kind of funny. We're like been walking around looking at like little areas that we've never seen before. So like, you can come all the way down to, it is Sneetches. Yeah, we were figuring that when we were over there earlier talking about the Jurassic World coaster, we were trying to figure it out, and this is called the Sneetch Beach. And it rhymes. You can actually see they had a party. They've got a whole like setup and everything going on right here. They got their beach blankets, a star, because Sneetches. You can actually see like where one of them had fallen down and where they walked in. And now they're out there floating around in the water out there. So little things. Now I still want to know, what is this? What is that little thing out there? It looks like a submarine. But what's the story behind it? Like, is this something related back to Islands of Adventure, or is there like a movie that it references to? I don't know. Like, I want to know. Like, little things like this I like to look at. Now this is a funny sign. San Diego, Dallas. I'm not from Dallas, from Fort Worth. There's a huge difference, trust me. But I like that.
Attention,
Like,
please. Ride vehicles will begin moving immediately. Remain clear of the ride path. Once again, ride.
this is a random spieling going on. I saw one of the cars moving, so that was weird. It's kind of nice because the park's open until 8 tonight, so you'll actually get some time of it being open late. And I always say Islands looked a lot better at night, but it's just never open enough late for. So usually they close at 7. So like by now they'd be getting ready to close, but they're open until 8. So they have about an hour and a half of operation day still left. Yeah, we were thinking about doing this ride right here, but they bumped the time up to 25 minutes, and it looks like it's only on. They only have one side running, so. Oh well. Maybe another day will come like middle of the day when they have both sides. Maybe try to ride the blue side because it goes into the Circus McCrunkus Cafe, so that'd be kind of cool to see. So what we'll say as we walk out of Seuss Landing, the Hulk is one of those coasters that definitely changes. It has a different ride feel from day to night, or like a different ride day to night. So during the daytime it's really cool because you see the coaster and everything, and it's very like bright outside. But at night it changes because like you get the tunnel lights more, all the green shows up, it's darker, and also the front of every car, of every train I should say, has like headlights. So it looks like an actual like car about to launch. Also that's pretty cool when it goes, so like when it launches it goes green, 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 and then like lights up, and then the train comes out. So it's a really cool effect. I'll say wait times are all over the place. I think because we're getting to the end of the day, and so like wait times are going up because they're taking probably like operational wise, they may be taking less team members are working, so they can't run as like officially like we've been here middle of the day. So at one point Dr. Doom's Fearfall was only 25 minutes, but I think what ended up happening was they took one of the sides down. Like Forbidden Journey is now 35, Flight of the Hippogriff still 65. Hogwarts
Kitty rides are like 15 or less.
Yeah. And so it usually just like it's kind of a double-edged sword coming this late at night, because like it could be busy and then the lines could be long. But if you come middle of the day when it's hot, they may be running everything at full capacity. So I don't know. It's a little bit of a decision. Like we don't know because we want to do something, but everything's a long wait, and we really don't want to ride water rides.
Well, do you want to ride the trolley ride?
We can go wait for it, yeah. We can go back we'll head back over to Seuss Landing and wait for the trolley ride since it was only a 25-minute wait. This queue is very interesting though. I do like it. It's very interesting, and it's very one of those very interesting queues that like this is a much older ride, but I do like the fact they are running both sides. They are running the blue and the purple side, but it may only be 2 trains though, so maybe that'd be the difference. That was really cool. We did so like the circus side, did the circus side in the front row because Allie asked, because a lot of the places if you ask, they'll help you out with that. So I think we're gonna head back over to Marvel because because it looks like Dr. Doom's is only a 15-minute wait. We really want to do the Hulk or Dr. Doom's. Plus Dr. Doom's kind of cool to do at night. So it kind of worked out really well because while we were waiting in line for the Seuss High in the Sky trolley, which ended up only being about a 15-minute wait, so it was 10 minutes less than what they said. The second tower for Dr. Doom's reopened, and I think that's what ended up happening was one of the towers went down, and they fixed it, so now both towers are open. So we're gonna go over there and try to do that, and that'll probably end up being our last thing because unfortunately, the Hulk is still a 45-minute wait. Well, down here to the villain area, Dr. Doom's Fearfall. 10 minutes now, so it actually dropped 5 minutes from the time we walked from Seuss Landing to here, so really excited. This is a really fun ride actually, much more fun than I ever thought it would be.
The most powerful man on Earth. Doombot, ignore safety warnings and set for maximum extraction. We have the power I need to crush the Fantastic Four. The triumph of Doctor Doom is at hand.
So I tried recording. Normally when I do rewrite Doctor Doom, I usually record a little bit. I may put a little bit in, but unfortunately the GoPro is better for it because it doesn't focus on things. Plus it's such a wider angle. But they actually, Allie made a comment, they have new lap bars. The new lap bars don't require the seatbelt they used to require. And it's like more secure and like feels a little more, feels better to be honest. So I think we're going to call it a night because it is late, but we are not going to end it yet because we're going to go over to Voodoo Donuts and see if there's any new like donuts. Because they did say there was supposed to be one for Mardi Gras, but I've been hearing that they don't have it right now. But as we get closer to Mardi Gras, they may have it. But they also have a couple Valentine's ones from Valentine's Day, which was actually a few days ago. So go over there and check that out before we head out for the day. It's really interesting walking around City Walk because we never hear this late ever. It's always weird how you see the transition from the park crowd you get to the City Walk crowd, because City Walk's always open until about 2 in the morning and it's very club heavy. But we're heading over towards the NBC Sports Grill and Brew because right next to it's Voodoo Donuts. Yeah, definitely one of the more busier places. You can see the line. Yeah, that's maybe we'll come back another day, like early in the morning, like maybe next week. Go check that out, or I'll check it out at some other point. So I found the chair, the donut chair. But I do know they have a Mardi Gras thing, but I do like Voodoo Donuts. Voodoo Donuts is it's really cool, like it's really good. But we always get like the what do you call it? The all classic dozen, which is like just simple like chocolate, frosted, regular glaze, stuff like that. So couldn't quite see the donuts, but I think we'll make our way out now because it's late.